You ever been scrolling through a streaming service or an online store and just stopped in your tracks? A movie pops up that seems made for you, or a product you didn't even know you needed. How on earth do they do that? Well, it's not magic, it's all about recommender systems. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on how they actually work.
Now, these systems can get incredibly complex, for sure, but honestly, most of them are built on one of two fundamental ideas. So let's break down the two main ways they figure out what to show you next. Okay, first up, we've got the collaborative recommender. And the key word here is right in the name, collaborative. This system's whole job is to find people out there who are basically your taste twins. It looks for users with similar preferences and then says, hey, your twin liked this thing that you haven't seen yet. You'll probably like it too. And on the other side of the coin is the content-based recommender. This approach is totally different. It doesn't care one bit about other people. Instead, it looks directly at the content, the actual properties of the stuff you like, and finds other things with similar traits. This one is less about the who and all about the what.
So, let's dig a little deeper into that first one, collaborative filtering. You can think of this as the social media approach. It's all about harnessing the power, or at least the collective taste of the crowd.
And here's the really wild part. The system doesn't actually need to understand a single thing about the item itself. It doesn't know if a movie is a comedy, a drama, who's in it, nothing. All it needs to know is that you and a bunch of other people all gave the same set of movies a thumbs up. It's just matching patterns in how people behave.
Netflix is the classic example of this. When it recommends a movie, a lot of the time it's because a whole bunch of people with a viewing history just like yours also watched and loved that film. It's tapping into this shared experience of millions of viewers to make a really good guess.
So what's the good and the bad? Well, on the one hand, this method can unearth some incredible personalized gems you'd never find otherwise. But it has this huge weakness called the cold start problem. A brand new movie that just dropped has 0 ratings, right? So the system has no data to work with and it can't recommend it. It's basically invisible. It also struggles with gray sheep. That's you if your tastes are so unique that you don't really fit into any one group.
All right, let's pivot. Time to talk about the second method, content-based filtering. If the last one was all about the crowd, this one is all about the item's DNA. So here, the system acts like a detective. It analyzes every feature of the things you've liked before. Let's say you watch a lot of sci-fi movies that star a certain actor. The system builds a profile for you. Okay, this person likes sci-fi, and they like this actor. Then it just goes hunting for other movies that check those same boxes. Pandora's Music Genome Project is the perfect example of this in the wild. They had actual music experts analyze songs based on hundreds of attributes, things like melody, rhythm, instrumentation. So when you like a song on Pandora, it's not looking for other people, it's looking for other songs that share a similar musical DNA. The big advantage here is obvious. It can recommend brand new things right away as soon as their features are analyzed. But there's a really significant downside, over-specialization. You can get trapped in a filter bubble. Because it's only looking for things with similar features, you might never get recommended something totally new and different. It's great for drilling down, but not so great for discovering a whole new interest. Okay, we've met the two main players. Now it's time for the main event. Let's put these two methods side by side and see how they really stack up against each other. And here it is, the whole story in one place. You can immediately see that core difference we've been talking about. Collaborative filtering is all about the relationships between users, while content-based is all about the properties of the items. And everything else, all the pros and cons we just discussed, flows from that one distinction. Go ahead and take a second to look it over.
So after all that, if you only remember one thing from all of this, what should it be? Let's boil this entire concept down to its absolute most essential point.
Okay, here it is. It's this simple. Collaborative filtering leverages user similarity. It's basically saying, people who are like you also liked this. It's all about finding your tribe. On the other hand, content-based filtering leverages item similarity. Its logic is, you liked this thing, so here's another thing with almost the exact same features. One is about community, the other is about characteristics. Users versus items. That's the whole game.
Now, in reality, the most sophisticated systems out there don't actually pick a side. They're hybrids, blending both of these techniques to get the absolute best of both worlds. They might use a content-based approach for a brand new item to solve that cold start problem, then switch to collaborative filtering once enough people have rated it. So think about the apps you use every day. The next time you get a recommendation that's just spot on, ask yourself, is the algorithm treating you like part of a crowd, or has it figured out your unique taste profile? Or maybe it's a little bit of both.